Sunday in the NBA, it's going to be the Houston Rockets up against the New Jersey Nets. Houston, New Jersey, up next.
Live from New Jersey at the home of the Nets, we're broadcasting from Prudential Center. It's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Gordon is out there with Wall. Then it's Harden. And for the Nets, we've got Durant and Allen. Well, for New Jersey, the lowest attendance in the league last year, Clark, just over 13,000 a game.
Well, for the fans, it's just really hard to sit and watch your team lose and not get a sense of them having a game plan for getting better. Just 8 home wins in 41 games. That's hard to stomach. Looks like they switched to man-to-man, D, here.
Durant against Harden. Fires from 14. The shot is off, and the Rockets go the other way. But this season, I'm guessing that attendance is going to rise a little bit.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, you consider the fact that a new building is on the horizon, there's new talent. And let's face it, Kevin, at the beginning of every year, all teams are optimistic.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He thinks the biggest battle for them is simply finding the space to operate effectively on offense. He said this is a team that plays so tight defensively that you can feel like you don't have room to breathe. The only way to exploit that is with motion off the ball and efficient passing. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. Clark, so much for advanced scouting.
Sometimes that's a false prophecy, though, and you have to adjust to what the other team is coming out and running.
Allen backs him down. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here's Wall. Here's Cousins. Now Wall. On the wing, Harden. It's tipped.
It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
Top of the key. The shot is off, and the Rockets go the other way. Off the pick. It's blocked. And you see Kevin Durant, such a force offensively. He's also made some nice strides on the defensive end.
You're right, Kevin. I mean, he was surprisingly honest, admitting that in the past, when he got burned on D, it was because either he didn't know the schemes or was simply being lazy. To his credit, he's changed that attitude and mindset and has really improved at that end of the floor.
A missed 3.
Hey, he can hit from that range. I think he missed that one, but the defense is going to want to tighten up on him out there.
Here's Harden, and no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. Going back to Durant defensively, Clark, he's certainly got the physical tools to be a factor at that end of the floor.
Yeah, you talk about physical tools, long arms, agility, pretty good athleticism, and most importantly, an excellent work ethic.
The first one falls. The Rockets, Clark, played last season without Yao Ming. That is a huge loss for them.
Yeah, both figuratively and literally when you talk about what he means to that team. And despite that, they missed out on the playoffs, but they still had a winning record overall.
Good on both. So it's New Jersey now. Under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Easy shot. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 5. And for the Rockets, they have to be proud the way they scrapped through that season, held it together, and like we said before, finished with a plus 500 record.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin, because this team really maxed out what it was capable of considering the injuries and the lack of personnel they had on a regular basis. Starting this game, nothing's going down for them.
It's dumped off. Jordan. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, I like this kid. 6'11", DeAndre Jordan, third year out of Texas A&M, physical specimen. But he's got to work on his shot clock. You were mentioning this before. He only shot 34% from the line last season.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. I mean, he's kept up a daily ritual of trying to make 200 free throws a day, and if he continues to do that kind of work, certainly he'll get better at the line. He came into the NBA really raw. Only played 1 year at Texas A&M, and as a result, his progress has been slow. But I wouldn't be ready to give up on him yet. This kid has a chance to be a solid player, so let's see how he does this season and going forward.
And the basket by Gordon.
For three.
And here are the Nets now. Under 5 minutes left in the first. Back to Durant. From about 16. Stayed with it and tipped it in.
Just hustle points right there. He got into great position and made the most of the second chance.
Clark, he's showing us those soft hands.
Well, he earned that opportunity.
Here's Gordon. Got a piece of it. Here's Harden on the wing. Dumps it off. All with it. 3 on the clock. Cousins guarded by Jordan. And Cousins gets it to go. And here are the Nets now. Backing down is Jordan. Here's Allen. Connects from in close. Allen's got his first basket.
That's too easy. D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Attention fans, coming onto the court is your favorite mascot, Sly the Fox. Give it up, New Jersey!
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets.
Next chancer, give it up!
Here is Harden. Under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Back to Ariza.
Well, that defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. That was telegraphed.
Here's Durant. Kept alive. Number 11. And he lays that one up and in for 2. He has 7.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Now Harden. Behind the arc. Allen on the rebound.
Something about his game looks off here. He's just been out of kilter, not in rhythm. I know they'll need him to turn it around if they're going to be successful.
Number 22, scooped up. The second chance effort. And he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here. Keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
At the line for the Nets, Kevin Durant.
And he completes the 3-point play. Here is Harden. 2:59 left in the first. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, you want to hear about what makes Kevin Durant special. His former teammate at Texas, point guard DJ Augustin, also in the NBA, said he's 6'9", can do everything a guard can do. He has a winning attitude, and he works harder than anyone I've ever met. And guys, you hear that everywhere. Durant, always the first guy on the bus on game days. He's at practice an hour early and leaves 2 hours late. When your best player is this dedicated, it has a contagious effect on the rest of the team. Gentlemen?
Combine supreme talent with a tireless work ethic, and you've got Kevin Durant. Good story. Thanks, Doris. Here is Harden. Off the screen. Allen with the rebound.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Takes the shot. Scooped up. Poked away.
He forced the kick out, and the defense was all over.
To the paint. And he puts it down with authority. Spite slam cam for another angle.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
So it's New Jersey now. It's a three-point game. The Nets this season moved to the beautiful Prudential Center here in downtown Newark.
Yeah, what a building. And they'll play here for a couple of years until their new arena in Brooklyn is built. Part of a larger development involving retail and apartments. Now, can they put the wins behind that?
And the Nets making a change here.
Give it up.
Here's Harris. He dumps it off. Jordan. Back to Harris. Knocks it down from 19 feet. Harris has got his first 2 points. Rockets trail by 5. And here's Harden. Let's go with a 3. The shot is off, and it's New Jersey the other way.
They're making an early statement here. I mean, crashing the glass and cleaning up every miss.
Number 8 backs in. Eric Gordon grabs the board. So it's Houston now, trailing by 5. Gets rid of it. Here's Harden. Goes up. Nails it from close range.
He makes such intelligent plays with the basketball. Always aware, always a threat to score.
Durant up top. From 11 feet away. Kept alive. Here's Jordan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
2 shots. No good on that one. The Rockets making a switch here. Good on the second free throw.
Had a miss on that trip, but still made this a 2-possession lead.
Rockets trail by 4. Here's Wall. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Number 4, defended by Durant. Here's Tucker. Wall yanks it down. Here is Harden. Jacks up the triple. Hits the bucket.
James Harden.
Harden's got 7. So it's New Jersey now. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Tipped.
Still New Jersey ball.
And the Nets making a change here.
Wilson Chandler.
Here's Chandler. Here's Prince. And again, it's the Nets missing.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to get an edge in the rebounding area.
And here's Harden for what a buzzer beater.
That's simply a big-time shot right there, Kevin. To have that amount of concentration with the clock winding down is something special. A lot of players don't have that.
In our first quarter of play. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Wall. We've got Wilson Chandler and Harris. The Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Number 4. He's guarded.
When he goes up, sometimes you think he might never come down.
Well, won't be the last time we see one of those slams from him. Prince. Number 4 snatches it inside. Here comes John Wall, looking for his first bucket of the game. Chandler with the ball. Dump off pass. And here's Wall. 4 on the shot clock. 2 seconds left. Scooped up with 1 second left. And the bucket is good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
That's great hustle there, Kevin. Persistence pays.
From 17 feet out. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Rockets last season, Clark, had a winning record overall, but not against the Eastern Conference.
No, they were just 14-16 against the Eastern Conference. They fared better against their own conference, despite arguably better competition there.
Now here's Jordan, following the miss by Trevor Ariza.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Here's Wall. Cannot hit. And it's New Jersey the other way. And why do you think the Rockets struggled against the East?
It could have been traveling, Kevin. You know, sometimes coming from west to east is a little more difficult than going east to west. So that could have been part of it.
Here's Ariza. Wall with it. Pulls up. High post. It's hauled in by Harris.
Great defense there. Challenged the path of the shooter, which caused the miss. Kevin, when you think about John Wall, it seems like I'm saying this every year, but here's another explosive point guard. He's got all of that.
He gets him off balance.
Yep.
Here's Wall. Back to Ariza. Now Wall. The 3. The Rockets with another miss. Yeah, talking about those great point guards. You talk about Rose, who was Rookie of the Year with Chicago. Tyreek Evans, Rookie of the Year with Sacramento. And now John Wall.
Kevin, I'd say he's more in the vein of Rose, perhaps explosive, more of a creator than ever. Certainly a vocal leader, and maybe farther along than both at understanding how to be a true point guard.
Oh, well said, Clark. Got a hand on it.
At the line for the Rockets, John Wall. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. John Wall, just a phenomenal year as a freshman at Kentucky.
There wasn't too much doubt that he'd be the first player taken in the draft. His charisma, the way he wants to run a team, and he's electrifying in the open court.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good.
Hoping to force some turnovers, they've switched to the half-court trap.
So it's New Jersey now, trailing by 2. Left side, Durant. Here's Allen. That's good. Nice assist from Durant. Allen's got his second basket of the game. And with Wall, his numbers are staggering. But when you see the footage, he was just unbelievably fast.
You know, I had a chance to cover a couple of his games in college, Kevin, and I looked down at my note sheet, and he was at the other end of the court before I could get my head back up. That's how fast he was.
He was a blur. And here are the Nets now. James Harden picking up that last basket. Jacks up the triple. Can't get it to go. And the Rockets go the other way. Deflects the pass. Here's Allen. It's in for 3. Allen's got 7 points in the game. Here's Wall. Just over 4 minutes left in the second. Here's Harden. Drains it from the corner. 14 points for him.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
And now,
timeout called the Nets.
Fox. There we go, fans. That was your Nets Chancers. Give it up.
And here are the Nets now. Number 22. Too much mustard on that one. Houston in the lead. He's got 14. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfishness. It's a joy to watch.
Launches it. Kept alive. Blocked. And here are the Rockets. Passes it back. And here are the Nets now. They've trailed by as many as 6. Number 22. And again, no good by New Jersey.
The thrill is gone, and so is his offense. He's not making anything.
Wood, defended by Durant. From deep. Wall, that's good.
John Wall.
He's got 6.
He can be dangerous from out there. As a matter of fact, he can be lethal. His first from the arc after having none in the first quarter. Keep an eye on him.
Lobs it up. Chandler. Chandler stifles the shot.
We've seen some good scrambles for rebounds and even a bit of a fight sometimes. That's just good play inside, and that's kept this game close.
Cousins with it. And here's Wall. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
That's his
So
second
both teams
personal
making
foul.
some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Nets now. 4-point game. Durant up top. From the high post. That's good. Durant's got 5 points so far.
That's exactly where the coach wants him to get his shot, Kevin. Right there from mid-range.
Here's Gordon. And another 3 for Houston.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Number 11. No good. And the Rockets go the other way. Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
First personal foul.
Clark, looking back at last year, just a really tough season for the Nets overall. And if you're a struggling team in the NBA, you're really going to feel it out west.
The West is no mercy. You talk about an unforgiving conference. I mean, when teams that are struggling go out there, they get kicked hard while they're down.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
This is a great way to extend the lead. I think you've always got to continue to try to add to the lead. Be aggressive, and when you are aggressive, I think it pays off with some trips to the stripe.
So it's New Jersey now. They trail by 6. Number 22. Scooped up. For 3. Hits the ball.
Clutch.
10 points for him.
Because they're behind, they feel a little pressure to start jacking up three-point shots, and it's led to more attempts from behind the arc.
Chandler a screen. Deflected.
Remains Rockets ball.
Here is Harden. He's got 15. Now Wall. Harden. A 3 ball. Gets it to go.
James Harden.
Harden's got 18 points in the game.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
Nets trail by 6. Number 22. The shot will not go. And the Rockets go the other way.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter. which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all. You know, both teams, Kevin, are just about even in terms of giveaways here, so no advantage either way.
Harden's shot is good. And here are the Nets now. 8-point game. Back to Durant, guarded by Harden. From the low block, Durant, no good.
Well, he's had a tough time shooting the ball today. His percentage has been way down compared to what he normally does. I think that's a big reason that they're down.
Here is Harden. He's got 20. Over Durant. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 22 points.
He's just decided to put the team on his back and take over the scoring load this quarter. It's plain and simple. He's going to need to do more here in the second.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Thanks for joining us for this edition of HP at the Half. So far in New Jersey, we got an uneven game. The Rockets red hot up to the break. They've been lights out from long range, just pouring it in from outside. James Harden has been locked in so far. He's got 22 points and has been on the mark from deep so far. And the Nets going all out. You can see the effort on the offensive glass, mixing it up, getting plenty of second shot opportunities. Certainly in part by Kevin Durant. He's got 5 points, also helped out with a pair of rebounds. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now let's get you back to the start of your third quarter.
Now the second half about to begin in just a moment. Here's Wall. It's a 10-point game. And so in the game for the Rockets. They've got Gordon. He's out there with Wall. Harden out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Tipped. 22 points for him. Wood sets a pick. Here's Cousins.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
The tray. Wood rips down the defensive board. Here comes John Wall. He has 6. And he drops it in on the layup.
John Wall.
8 points for him.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Number 22 sinks the open shot.
His shooting so far has been a bit spotty, so hopefully that's a sign that he's back on track.
And here are the Nets. It's vertical. Hits the break with a nasty stuff.
Great D leads to easy offense.
Here's Wall. 8 points for him. Now Gordon. Harden defended by Durant. Back to Harden. Guarded now by Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off.
Again, another turnover for him. He needs to do a better job of knowing where the defense is.
Right side Durant. And here is Allen. He has 7. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Jordan. Kept alive.
They'll allow him to get that off all day.
Rockets leading by 8. Here's Harden on the wing. No luck. And it's New Jersey the other way. Here's Durant. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. You look at a Kevin Durant, Clark. He's 6'9", arm span of 7 feet 4 inches. Such an incredible combination of size and skill.
Yeah, he's a born scorer, man. I tell you what, you look at some of the players in the NBA, they're big for their age, and people say, hey, he should play basketball. Not so with Durant. From a young age, he was a basketball fanatic.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here comes Wall. He's got 8. Here is Harden. Here's Cousins. Nets it from the wing. He's got 6. So it's New Jersey now. They trail by 9 points. Number 11. And sinks it from 3. He's shooting 50% from three-point range. Durant against Harden. Cousins with it. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant.
And you look at what they've done, or rather what they haven't done, it's hold on to the ball. They've had 4 turnovers already this quarter.
Durant is called for a loose ball foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets leading by 6. Wall with it. Buries the short-range shot. He's got 10.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Cannot hit, and the Rockets going the other way now. Now Harden. 22 points for him. Guarded by Jordan. Harden can't hit.
Once he gets it inside, Kevin, he's really a good finisher. That's a good effort defensively to force the miss.
Jacks up a 3. Scooped up. They shoot again. Jordan can't get it to go. And here are the Rockets now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Harden. The dump off. Here's Gordon. Rebounded. Takes the 3. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 25 points.
I tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there.
Timeout called, the Nets. The Nets making a switch here.
Your next dancer. Give it up.
On defense, the Rockets. They lead by 11. Number 22, but he stays with it. From downtown. That's good. He's got 9.
Gets that one, but he's been having a tough game here offensively.
And here is Cousins. Cousins with the screen. Defended by Durant. 8 feet out. No good from Cousins. Nets trail by 8. Number 22 buries the corner jumper.
Well, he's really amped it up in this quarter. It took him a little while, but everything's clicking nicely right now.
Harden against Chandler. Let's go with a 3. Harden can't hit.
You know, they got away with subpar defense there.
Wilson Chandler.
That's 7 unanswered.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Wall. He's got 10. Harden up top. He's guarded by Chandler.
Way too many turnovers from him in this one, Kevin.
Here's Durant. Whoa! Hits in the reverse jam. Here's Wall. 2:15 left in the third. Can they get it? Rips in the ferocious jam. And the Nets with possession. 4-point game. Outside Durant. And that's floated right up and in.
Durant.
Durant's got 10.
The intensity level has really picked up here in the second half.
Gordon kicks to Harden. Back to Gordon. Now Harden. Here's Wall. He's got 12. Chandler with the rebound. Here's Anderson. Kept alive. Durant kicks to Chandler. For the lead. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 8 points for him. Rockets trail. Here's Harden on the wing. The dump off. Wall. Here's Cousins. Clock at 4. For 3. Harden can't hit.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Wasn't careful with his position. Gets nailed with the backcourt violation. Both teams will make substitutions. Timeout called the Rockets.
And now, Slide the Fox! There we go, fans. That was your next dancers. Give it up!
Here's Gordon. He's got 9. Cousins with it. Number 4. Allen with the rebound.
One of the ways where they've shown a definite edge, Kevin, has come on the glass today.
From downtown, Harris misses. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1. Ariza outside. Now Cousins. He has 6.
What a game he's had on the boards. He absolutely will not be denied inside.
Here's Jordan. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Wood. And that's not going to fall for him. And that's the end of the quarter. And a neck-and-neck game we've watched so far through 3. Nets out in front, up 1. Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. It's the Nets picking up the Sprite Spark for that twist they put together. They are rolling, guys. They're making plays at both ends of the floor, making their move.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
And here are the Nets now. They lead by 1. And Jordan on the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Number 22 nails the back shot.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Chandler gets to Ariza. He dishes it. And here's Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Raises up. Shot is no good. And the Nets now go the other way. Wall is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game.
John Wall. First personal foul, team's first.
Here's Harris. Got a piece of it. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Tyson Chandler. First personal foul, team second. Jordan.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 4. Ariza with it, and he hits that one from down low. Ariza's got his first points of the game. And here are the Nets now. A 2-point game. Wall gets whistled for blocking. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tried to beat his man to the spot, but I think he got there a tad late. Good call by the official.
Here's Jordan. Chandler on him. Number 8. The shot misses. And the Rockets going the other way now. They've trailed by as many as 8 points. Here's Wall. Now Harden. To tie it up. That's good.
James Harden.
Harden's got 27 points.
The pick worked to perfection, and he had all the room he needed to get off the jumper.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He told them, keep pushing hard to the end. Just finish out these last few minutes, and we'll be able to come away with a W. Kevin?
And the Nets making a change here. Poked loose.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
John Wall.
So it's New Jersey now, trailing by 2. Back to Durant. Here's Allen. Kept alive.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
Takes it up. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 29.
Kev, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
Pass to Durant. Ariza covering. Allen outside to end the run. Clanks it off the front of the rim.
Well, he was wide open for a reason. The D was just begging for him to attempt that shot.
Here's Wood. Rips it down.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Just over 5 minutes left in the fourth. Pulls the trigger. Scooped up. With the floater and laying it in as that one falls through.
That was one of those nice little teardrops that looks like it doesn't have a prayer and then softly drops right in.
And here's Wall. Ariza outside, beyond the arc. And that one's good. Ariza's got his second bucket.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Outside Durant. Four on the shot clock. Chandler with the ball. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. So both teams changing it up here. Here is Harden. And here is Cousins.
And you know, he's really struggled this game holding on to the basketball.
Number 8 backs down. Tucker hauls it in off the glass. And here are the Rockets. This run now up to 13-2. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Harris. Harden cans it from in close. Harden's got 31. Nets trail by 9. Allen backs him down. Hits from the low block.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Rockets on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. Oh! Puts the hammer down.
They're on an absolute tear here. You can't get hotter than this.
So it's New Jersey now. They trail by as many as 12. Here's Harris. It's blocked. They retain possession. Another block. Got a piece of it. Allen outside. Releases. Bullseye. Allen!
Well, I'm a little surprised to see that one fall, and I think he might be too.
Here is Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
He can't be stopped. It's been a volcanic eruption.
Gordon is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul.
They're almost in the penalty, so that means you got to really be careful. Stay aggressive, but you need to be careful to defend without foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Timeout called the Nets.
Timeout.
They're down by 9. 2:20 left in the game. Here's Jordan, number 22. And again, no good by New Jersey. And here's Houston. They're on a 19-6 run. Cousins, and no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
That tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
His first free throw is good.
This is a team that seems to be wavering a little bit here as far as their aggressiveness goes, especially when they build a lead. We're not seeing them get to the line as often this half, and I think that's part of the reason why they've lost their edge a bit. Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, he has 8 points, and he's pulling down some big rebounds, too.
Pass to Durant. Number 22. And again, it's the Nets missing.
It's really not the kind of performance that his team needs from him here in this quarter.
Harden the pass to Gordon. Now Wall. Takes a 3. Jordan corrals the miss inside.
He's trying to get it going from outside.
To the inside. Here's Durant. And Jordan for 2 good eyes and hands there. Set it up.
That's a good example of excellent communication. The nice lead pass led his teammate right to the rim for the basket.
Here's Cousins. Kept alive. Nets trail by 9. Here's Durant. And laid up and in.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Here is Harden. Defended by Durant. Right side, Gordon. He dumps it off. Cousins with it. Deflects the pass.
Boy, the turnovers are piling up pretty quickly here.
DeAndre Jordan.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns them a quick bucket in transition.
And here we go with John Wall. Less than 1 minute left. Can't get it to go. And the Nets now go the other way. Allen, that's good.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Here's Gordon. This is a crucial possession for him. A lot at stake here. Eric Gordon on the wing. They need this. Number 22 gets the board inside.
This is where you have to execute your offense and get a high-quality shot.
And there's the intentional foul.
Kevin, I'm not sure what the deal is there. It's certainly no time to be giving out cheap fouls.
15 foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2.
Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Durant hits them both.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Here's Gordon, and he jams it in beautifully.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 3. 17 seconds left to the fourth. So it's New Jersey now. They trail by as many as 12. Jordan to tie it up. Wall hauls it in off the defensive glass. And so there's the intentional foul. You still got to follow for a second time to get into the penalty and send them to the strike.
That's the right move. Stop the clock and hope they make a mistake you can take advantage of.
Here is Harden. And so they'll try to extend the game with the intentional foul here.
They had the foul, but he's the last guy you want to put on the line. He doesn't miss often.
Sinks the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
James Harden. Taking 2 shots.
Perfect from the line, and it's a 5-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 5. 4 seconds left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
They're going to talk strategy or perhaps what's on the dinner menu tonight. Because this one is really about over. They have no chance.
That's a 3.
Gets it to go.
He's been stroking it from long range all game long. Actually, most of his points have come from beyond the arc.
Now Gordon. And so they go with the intentional foul here.
That's his first personal foul. 14.
Off target on the first.
Eric Gordon. 2 shots.
Sinks the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Number 11. Can't connect to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.